Or you go to the doctor and you're feeling fantastic and you can't wait to tell him how good you feel, and he tells you, let me tell you what you have. And you walk away full of feelings of adversity and wonder why God's doing what he's doing. And so sometimes it's prolonged. It goes on for years and years and years. And I think the people with the hardest time with adversity are people who have been sick for years and years and years. Or they have gone through something, for example, in their marriage. They stick together, they hang in there, but 20, 30, 40 years, and they wish they'd never seen each other, but they're still there. But it's a miserable marriage, and they feel like that they should not separate or divorce, and so there they are. And sometimes it's very intense. And once in a while I've talked to people who hurt so badly, and listening to them, I started hurting. In other words, there is pain, there is hurt that is so deep that when it's shared, you cannot help but share the burden of what they're feeling in life. And then, of course, it's beyond our control. There's some things that we have no simple answer for. And if you ask me, well, do you have an answer for all adversity? The answer is absolutely not. But on the other hand, yes, I do. Can I tell you why God allows certain people to suffer the way they do? No, I can't. If you ask me, will God turn even the most difficult things into something good? Yes, he will. If you and I respond in the right way. Now, there are two primary questions that people ask about difficult times. And the first one, of course, is, God, why do you allow this to happen in my life? Why? And somebody says, well, if you're a real Christian, you won't ask why. Well, you and I know somebody who asked that question, don't we? Jesus said, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? When he was bearing, and the reason he was saying that, because he was bearing the total blunt and total guilt of all mankind for all ages in those moments, in his body, his mind, his will, his emotion. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Even though he had a oneness of relationship unequaled by anything you and I could enjoy in life,